Hey mages on the internet, Matt here from Total MTG. Well, M21 is spoiled. Yesterday I did my top commons from M21, core set 21, and today it's time for the uncommons. So without further ado, let's have a look at my top 10 uncommons from core set 21. So if you haven't checked out yesterday's video of the top commons, make sure you do. There'll be links above and links in the description for you to go and check out yesterday's common cards. But today it's all about the uncommons. So before we start off, let me just say these are my personal opinions. I'm literally restricting it to 10, so there won't be some that I've missed. These are just my personal favourites. So if you've got any that you think are really good, make sure you put it in the comments down below and let me know what you think of mine as well and any that you're excited about. Tomorrow as well, I will be doing the rare mythics, so make sure you check in, subscribe for that one. Be there if you're not subscribed already. So let's get on with the first card that makes my list, and it is Cultivate. Cultivate coming in at uncommon, 2 and a green. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal those cards, put one onto the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand. This has been an EDH staple for such a long time, but I'm pretty sure it's going to see standard play because everything's all about ramp at the moment. We've lost some cards recently got banned, and ramp seems to be definitely back on the menu. Team or wreck, ramp, bant, ramp. We're going to get some big creatures to ramp into. It's going to be everywhere. And Cultivate for me is such a cool card. Was obviously originally common, now been put up to uncommon. 2 and a green. Very smart card, and is definitely going to see standard play. So the next card we look at, which I really do like, because anyone that's been on this channel for a long time will know that I'm a mill player. I love playing mill. I'm a blue mage as well. Sorry about that. Don't hold it against me. But Teferi's Tutelage is a sweet card. Now, it's not going to be as impressive as previous Teferi cards like the Planeswalker, hint. But this enchantment looks really cool. 2 and a blue, ends the battlefield, draw a card, then discard a card, which is nice. And then whenever you draw a card, target opponent mills. Not puts in, they've used mills 2 cards. I love this card, not only just for the fact that they're saying the word mills, which is obviously really good as well, but this could make mill a bit of a thing. Control mill could definitely be an option. If you can add in, maybe like an Ashiok as well, so you're milling the cards and not helping graveyard strategies or Uro decks or anything like that, and then maybe getting them into exile, it seems really sweet. Teferi's Tutelage, I think, is going to see play, maybe more in fun builds, but who knows, it could see real competitive play. Sticking on the blue, and these are in no particular order, of course. Reign of Revelation, I think, is a really sweet card. Draw 3 cards and discard a card. Nice, going to help with maybe graveyard dread strategies and stuff like that. But Reign of Revelation seems to be a really nice card. Drawing 3 cards is going to be super strong at the end of opponent's turn. Love that this is instant speed and not sorcery speed. You do have to discard a card, but that is not, that's no bad thing. Maybe Madness is coming back, who knows? Doubtful, but you never know. Reign of Revelation, no. Drawing 3 cards for 4 mana just seems super sweet to me. And if you're ditching a land, hey, you might not need it. It's just going to be a really good card and definitely going to see play maybe as a couple of in control decks. The next one we have back in standard is Kitesail Freebooter. Sweet card. This was brilliant when it was in standard before. I really liked it. Does a job, this human pirate. 1/2, flying, ends the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land from it. Exile that card until the freebooter leaves the battlefield. So you're going to be messing up maybe combo strategies. You're going to be slowing opponents down. They're going to have to use a kill spell on your little 1/2 just to get their own card back. Nice card. Lets you see what opponents are playing as well, which is, pretty strong with this. You can go in then with obviously Thought Erasers, Kitesail Freebooters as well. It's going to be a really cool card. Straight in for the control decks, I'm sure. Saw play a little bit before. Will it see play again? I think it could well do. The next card we go for is a white enchantment. 1 and a white enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, create a 2/2 white Griffin token with flying. That is what Griffin Airy is. I think this is really sweet. Going into a life gain deck and then you're going to get something for it, which seems really good. Going well with the Archon deck potentially as well. So, making tokens, getting them on the field, amassing fields, gaining life strategies as well. They do need a little bit of help because gaining life is all well and good, but it can be ticked down if there's nothing, there's no end product. And this gives you a bit of an end product. So you gain that 3 or more life that turn and then create a creature for it. 2 mana as well. Very, very sweet uncommon card. And I think it could be in, you know, a Flyers deck. Definitely, you know, like a Flyers life gain sort of deck. And definitely in an arcane sort of strategy. Now we go to a really cool removal spell, Eliminate here. 1 and a black with absolutely epic art as well. I love the art on this. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with coveted mana cost 3 or less. Where was this? Teferi, where was this card? We needed this card so much earlier. It's a play that you can have up there. Yes, you will have to wait a turn once it goes down, but it gives you that, and you can potentially save a little bit of mana. You'll be, you know, it just seems a really, really sweet card. Could have dealt with Oko as well. You know, we could have done with this so much earlier. Eliminate, very good removal card, and is definitely going to see play. Down to the final 4, and we have a lovely little red card here. An elemental lizard known as Chandra's Pyroling. 1/3, 1 and a red. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, the Pyroling gets +1/+0 and gains double strike. We've all heard of Calamity. This could be another good card for Calamity. They already have the Chandra Flyer as well. And now they've got something like a little lizard that's going to come in and do double strike. This seems pretty powerful for me for that sort of deck. 2 mana, 1/3 stats are very good. And once it gets a couple of pumps potentially and then giving double strike, this is going to be good. I mean, it's glad it doesn't have flying to give that extra bit of evasion. It would be, that deck would be mental hard to play against then. But Chandra's Pyroling is a very sweet card. Love the art as well. Like a lot of cards in this set, the art is really good. I might have to do a top 10 art for this set as well. Let me know what you think of that. But Chandra's Pyroling is definitely one of the top uncommons in the set. So we go down to the final 3 cards now, and we have Archfiend's Vessel here for me. 1/1 for 1 mana. Human Cleric has lifelink as well. Nice. But this has a sweet other effect. When the vessel enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, exile it. If you do, create a 5/5 black demon creature. That just seems crazy with the shenanigans that we can do in Standard. We're bringing back cards. It just seems really good. Putting it into the graveyard, coming back. Will this see other players well? I really do think it will. Archfiend's Vessel, just get it into that graveyard and get that 5/5. If it enters from there, it's going to be such a sweet payoff. And a 5/5 dragon left untouched will definitely get the job done. Final 2 cards now. We go in with white again, an instant. 1 and a white for Angelic Ascension. Sweet card. Again, exile target creature or planeswalker. Its controller creates a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. Now, when you think of some of the planeswalkers that are around, would you rather them have a 4/4 white angel than a Teferi, than a Chandra, than a Liliana? I think I would much rather them have a 4/4 white angel token and perhaps just bounce it or kill it easily. That seems to me like a really good payoff for this. 2 mana, instant speed, super strong card. Getting rid of a really big creature and just replacing it. I mean, the 4/4 white angel is nothing to sniff at. It's still a very nice, payoff for the opponent as well. But they'd much rather keep their game-winning, potentially planeswalker or creature. Angelic Ascension for me, great card. Certainly going to see play. So the last card on my list, and it's not even the top card, but it is a very, very sweet card, is Miscast. I'm a blue mage. I left it till last. I love the art by Steve Argyle. Counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller pays 3 for 1 single mana. This card is great. Definitely going to see play all over the shop, but definitely in Standard as well. Miscast is just amazing for 1 mana. Now, it is stipulated to instant or sorcery, but there's plenty of them around in Standard, without a doubt. So Miscast is going to hit that all the time. With the pay 3 as well, it could be really good late on. I'm looking at you, Expansion. It could be really good. Miscast for me, sweet card. Mixing it in with Dovin's Veto for, leaving 2 mana up. And Miscast just for leaving 1 mana out for potentially when people tap out for an instant or sorcery. Miscast for me is a top uncommon and definitely one of my favourites. I think with that art, I'm going to have to look for a nice foil version as well because it's just really good. It's all blue to me and I love it. Let me know what you think of it. I think Miscast is definitely, if not the best, definitely in the top 3 uncommons from the set. So this was my top 10 uncommons, my personal choices, of course. Let me know of any that you think that you really like. Obviously, I could have added in so much more. Keeping it at 10 is hard because the uncommons, you know, there's some pretty sweet ones in there. Make sure you put some in the comments and let me know what you're really excited to play for and what decks you think they're going to as well. And what you think will be standard player as well. There is a few other cards that I would have liked to fit in, but I just couldn't. I want to see if you're going to name them as well. Anyway, like I said, go check out the commons video after this if you haven't seen it already, and tomorrow will be the top 10 rare mythics. So make sure you subscribe. If you could hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video, that really helps YouTube push it round, and it just supports the channel for free. And obviously subscribing and sharing this video with all your friends is really good as well. Anyway, I thank you for all your support. Thanks for watching the video. You lot take care, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video.